Let's start with your reading, Libra. Today, we are going to look into your recent past, current energies, and immediate future, and then we will immediately clarify in order to find out more details about the messages. Keep in mind that in general readings, energies go both ways. Feel free to interpret the direction of the messages as it best resonates with your own personal situation. Now, let's begin with your reading. All right. I really like this transition over here. Okay. The main energy for the reading, Libra, the Queen of Wands. This is actually a great sign. Great card to have as your overall main energy. You are setting standards for yourself, Libra, or at least you're trying to. You're wanting to move away from a chapter in your life in which you now realize you have settled and you have compromised yourself too much. A situation or a period of time in which you thought you were happy, but looking at it now in hindsight makes you realize that wasn't real happiness. The moment you start wondering if you deserve better, Libra, guess what? You do. And this is the first step that will take you away from settling and take you towards what you actually do deserve. So let's see what this is about. In the recent past, Nine of Swords and King of Wands reversed. And look here, Libra, we see exactly what you're leaving behind. I usually like the King of Wands, but not when it's reversed, especially combined with the Nine of Swords. When it's reversed, it talks about someone or an overall situation which can be very hard to deal with, very complicated for the wrong reasons. Someone potentially dishonest and who plays games in order to keep control of the situation. And honestly, look at you, Libra. The Queen of Wands. You don't need this. You don't need this at all. But at some point, you might have told yourself that you did, or that this was what you wanted. And we'll look into this energy in order to understand what happened with you and what happened with the other person, with this King of Wands reversed. In the current energies, Nine of Cups, Death, Rebirth. It's clear that you are at a turning point, Libra. Even if it doesn't feel like it, even if you look around and nothing is really changing, trust me when I say that when the Death Rebirth card appears, you are already undergoing a big transformation. And this is going to be a happy one. The biggest shifts in life happen slowly, but the good news is that they are permanent. There is something coming your way over here, an opportunity, an offer, but you do have a challenge, something you need to let go of before this can come in. We'll see what this is. In the near future, Ten of Wands and Page of Swords. Someone is going to keep an eye on you, Libra. Someone is thinking about you a lot, feeling that connection and wanting to get to know you better or spend time with you again. But this is a person who's keeping the distance, you know? You might already know them, but for some reason, they're keeping everything quiet so far. Is this someone who maybe ghosted you in the past? Someone who acted as if they didn't care about this and now they changed their mind? Maybe, we'll see. Let's start clarifying. Let's start clarifying your recent past. Temperance. Four of Pentacles and King of Cups. These two are opposite messages, which is a message in itself. You know, we see that this person definitely gave you a lot of mixed signals here. And the King of Wands reverse is really good at that. Always keeping you on your toes. And usually they do it because they're trying to hide something else. And we see it right here with the Eight of Swords. Someone who wants to act as though they're in control and they're cool, they're fine, they don't need anything or anyone, but who deep down instead is very, very insecure. It seems as though you were going out of your way to make things happen, to make this person happy, whereas instead they were often very distant and cold, hardly committing to anything and often changing their behavior and energy around you. How many times you felt as though you were not enough for this person? How many times you thought that this person was going to leave, find someone else, and forget about everything you had together? I mean, this could have made you happy at some point, but you need to be strong enough to admit to yourself when something is not good anymore. I mean, you owe it to yourself. Postponing an outcome, it's not the same as completely removing it from your journey. It's just delaying it to a later time. And so if they're not putting enough effort in, then why are you? You need to understand, and I'm sure you did, that at your absolute best, you still won't be enough for the wrong person. And the opposite is true as well. At your worst, you'll be more than enough for the right person. It's a very simple concept, but man, we tend to forget this every single time that we are in love, every single time that we have an emotional connection with someone. But it's good to remember that. Now, let's clarify the current energies. Knight of Pentacles. Actually, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Nine of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, the Queen of Pentacles. I keep saying Knight. Sorry about that. So this is the thing. At this point, I see two sides of you, Libra. On one hand, you're saying, I have spent too much time searching for something that didn't exist with that person, and now I want to focus on myself, Nine of Pentacles. I want to focus on my independency, my stability, build standards, and not settle for breadcrumbs anymore. On the other hand, I see, oh my God, I cannot speak English today. I see you still engaging with people who you might already know are not on the same page as you as far as what you're looking for. There is here a side of you, a part of you who is chasing that flame, that type of energy that makes you feel the passion, but that you know you cannot build on. You might be thinking, what's the harm in liking these people's pictures or in sending messages or even hanging out with them? But you need to understand that if your heart is in this, you're going to end up hurt once again. Also, while you're focusing on these people at any degree, you're closing the door for the person who instead will be able to match your expectations, and the person who will want to be there for you, someone emotionally available. Make space, Libra. Make space for the right thing to come in. And we see that whatever this is going to be might actually already be around you. I get that impression with these energies, especially considering that Page of Wands, right? Actually, Page of Swords right there. Someone is keeping an eye on you. So let's clarify the near future energy. Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, and this Page of Pentacles right here with the Seven of Swords. This person is actually developing an obsession for you, but they feel that they cannot talk about it right now. This might be someone who's already involved into another connection, or someone from the past who acted as though they were not into you. Big lie, obviously. This is someone who keeps scrolling through your pictures, your videos, back and forth, first thing in the morning, last thing before going to sleep. It's hard to resist the Queen of Wands. And the sooner you get into this position, the sooner this is going to manifest. This person is keeping this as a secret. So much so that it's very hard for me to read into their energy without picking more cards. They might be going through a shift as well from what I see here in life, or an internal shift. And they are seeing things differently from how they were seeing them before. What is going on here? This is showing potential, and is showing the potential to surprise you. Now, the sun is shining on this reading, so there is something nice coming up, something actually really beautiful, but I cannot see it yet. We need to keep going with the reading. So listen, let's keep going with the messages. I honestly don't see this person making any move right away, but I want to see how this Page of Swords energy is going to evolve in the near future. Will they come out of their shell, evolve into the Knight of Swords, and come forward? And what type of impact can this energy have on you, Libra? On you and on your journey in the next few months ahead. Let's also try to understand who this person might be by looking into how you feel when you think about them. Let's see, let's keep going with the messages. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Libra, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal live reading. The readings are now 45-minute long, not 30 minutes anymore. It was just not enough time. Hopefully this is going to be better. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Libra. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events, the Two of Cups. And the first thing that this card is telling us is that there is already mutual interest in between the two of you. This is definitely going to be a beautiful surprise, because this is just something that you were not expecting at this moment. It could be a romantic date, a message. Overall, what we see here is the potential for a powerful connection, the start of something beautiful, and something that might, for some of you, talk about a reunion with the past. But even if that's the case, something big changed in between the two of you. And now we have this beautiful, honest conversation coming in. But what is the potential for the long-term future? And why is it coming now? We see death, rebirth, definitely something big changed here. Let's see what this is about. Let's start clarifying this Page of Swords, and let's see why this person is not coming forward right away. Two of Swords, debating about it. And here we have it, the Knight of Swords. It won't take long. It will not take long at all. Listen, what we're seeing here is definitely someone who's soon going to change their approach, change their overall actions around this situation, and it's going to be just like flipping a switch. It's going to be fast, and this is what you should expect from them. Right away, we see that this person...